I hope you're feeling this good this morning. Ha la 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 la, ha la 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 la, loving my outfit and the puppy arms. Ha la 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 la, ha la 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 la. You can subscribe for the energy. It's free.
I'm gonna try. Work till I die. I'm gonna fail and get up, 'cause I'm not giving up on my dream.
Hey gorgeous, and welcome to my channel. I'm Kopano Shimange, and this is how I do things. The show where you send me your questions and I'll let you know how I would do things, and I can take it as entertainment or use it as advice. Take it, don't take it, use it, don't use it all, my honey. Listen, do what you will with it. Do you know why? Because I'm not a professional. I'm not a professional at all. I'm just letting you know what I would do if I was in your shoes. Happy Monday, gorgeous people. It is a mindset and money Monday, and today we're talking about delays and detours in life. And it really does happen when there's something that you want. You've been wanting to buy a house for the longest time, and you've been saving up for this house, but you keep getting denied by the bank. You've been wanting to buy a car, but the money is just not mixing the way that you wanted to. You have been wanting to finish your degree, and it's been taking you years and years to finish your degree, and you keep failing that one module. You've been wanting to do your masters, and you just can't seem to get in. There are things that you want. You want to have a baby, but it's not happening at the time that you thought it would. And this delay and the detours that keep happening, they put you down and they make you feel as if maybe this is not the thing for me. Maybe the thing that I want for myself, this is not it. I'm just wrong. It's just all wrong, actually. You know what? Maybe I'm just on the wrong path. Maybe I want the wrong thing. Maybe this is a sign for me to turn and go look for something else because I'm just in the wrong place. Honey, auntie, no, that is not it. Delays and detours do not mean denial in life. It does mean a denial of the dream that you want. It may mean other things. What do they mean? How do you stay motivated? How do you stay on track? And how do you make sure that you eventually get the house that you want, the car that you want? You've been wanting to meet your man. You've been wanting to get married or get pregnant. What do you do about delays and denials in your life so that you can continue to strive forward and get the success that you dream of, the things that are on your vision board, so that they can come true, my honey? Today I'm going to give you 5 things that I've gone through and that I've done, and I'm also going to share a little story time with you about a delay in my life that only made it so much sweeter. Alright, so this question was inspired by a young lady who was just like, I have been taking years to finish my degree, and I've been putting in the effort and it's just not working out. And I just feel like maybe I should just give up on it. I'm right at the end and I feel like I should give up on it. Let me tell you something. It took me 6 years. 6 years to finish my 3-year degree in finance. Doesn't mean I'm stupid. Not at all, because I passed with distinctions. It just means that there were delays in life. One of the delays was that I worked full-time, and when I worked full-time, I literally failed the entire year. Some of the delays were money. Just didn't have the money to pay for school that year, so I didn't go to school at all. And there's certain delays that just happen in life, and you don't know why they happen. But by the time I finished my degree, when I started, I was one completely different person, and I was going into one completely different career. But by the time I finished, I was in a completely different career. I had found a love for communication and marketing that really took me so far. And it got me into influencing all the way back in 2009. It helped me start my business. It helped me to be an entrepreneur from 2012 all the way till now. How I do things as a channel is here because I fell in love with digital marketing and communication the way that I did. After finishing that degree, I went on to do my postgraduate qualifications in communication. So right now I'm a communication specialist, even though I started off in finance. There's a reason why we get delayed. There's a reason why there are detours in our lives. But what are those reasons? And how do we stay motivated through those times when everybody else is moving on? When everybody else is buying their car? When everybody else is finishing their degrees? When everybody else is moving on with their lives and we are getting delayed? We are still going through detours? How do you stay motivated? How do you stay on track? And how do you make sure that eventually you reach your destination? Number 1. Delays and detours do not mean denials. So stay on track, stay focused, and don't be the reason for your own denial. Did you know that we can stand in the way of our own blessings? We can be the ones who deny ourselves the things that have been planned for ourselves. So let's just say you're me. You're there. You are now 23, 24 years old, still studying the same degree that you started studying when you were 19 years old. And now you are left with like 3 modules. You fail 1 and you have to do 1 more for a full year. How do you stay motivated when you're exhausted from studying and balancing life and working? How do you keep going when you've been denied for the house that you want? Should you downgrade? We can be the ones who deny ourselves the blessings that are there for us because we are impatient, because we don't understand the dynamics of denials and detours, because we don't know what God is doing. What are you doing? You sometimes wake up in the morning, you're like, God, Raji, Mara Father, what do you want from me? You know, sometimes we feel like that. Sometimes we're just like, but Lord, I don't understand. What is it that you want from me? What is it that you're trying to do? I don't get it. Don't be the reason you get a denial. You are the only reason why you get a denial for things that really are meant for you. You may be the reason you're delaying because of your lack of focus, because of your impatience, because you want to get the things that aren't in your season. So stay focused. Do not be demotivated by the delay or the denial. Recognize it, that this is just a delay. This is just a detour. This is not a denial. So what do delay and denial actually mean? Number 2, delay just means more time to prepare. I've heard this over and over again from people trying to buy houses, that you'll see the house that you want and you'll know that, you know what, I can actually afford this house, but you apply for it and you get denied for it. You keep looking around for houses, you apply for it and you get denied for it. And then things happen in your life that just delay the process even more. You have a baby, or something happens in your family, or you have to move cities for a little while. You're just like, I just really want to settle down in a house with a yard for my family. And you just keep getting delayed on this dream. It means more time to prepare. It means more time for you to save up the mashunkuras, darling, for you to take the money, stack it on top of each other, and prepare so that the time when it comes for you to buy a house, you're not buying a matchstick. You're not buying a little, tiny, little cute cottage. No, you are buying the real house, the real deal, your forever home. Because those years of delay, those years of you wanting and not getting what you want, and you've just been pushed a little further, meant you get to save a bit more. Your career goes in the right direction. Maybe you needed to have 1 or more 2 kids. Maybe the man that you wanted to buy your house with was not the right guy. You needed to get rid of that one and get a new one, or just buy your house yourself. The delays are more time to prepare. So when a delay comes your way, see it as, okay, I've got more time to do things better the next time my opportunity comes around. Number 3, detours just mean another lesson to be learned. You think you may be ready for the thing that you want. You think that I know everything I need to know to make a success out of this period of time that I'm going through. But when you see a detour, a lot of the times it is a new lesson. You go through something that you've never gone through before so that you can learn something about yourself, so that something can be yanked out of you. There's something that God is fishing out of you. He's like, bring out that determination. Bring out, I feel like a priest. Calm down. But there's something in you that needs to be brought out. There's a lesson that you need to learn. Maybe you're not getting what you want right now in 2021 because there's a characteristic about you. There's something about you that needs to be brought out, that you are still so stubborn. You're still so stubborn. You need to learn compromise. You need to learn how to laugh a little and enjoy life just a little bit more. So by the time you move to that city, the time you immigrate and you finally move to Canada, then you'll actually be able to admire and really appreciate the beauty of the place that you stay in. But if you left with your sour face, you would have not seen the beauty and the majesty of what God has created when you moved. So a detour is a lesson. It's a new lesson that you get to learn. Take it as a student. Take life as a student and say, you know what, I am a student always. I'm always learning what God has for me. So when he detours me, he's just like, hey, my love, there's a new lesson I need out of you. So get ready, exercise, stretch, be in it. And be energetic and enthusiastic about this detour because it's bringing something out of you. Remember, detours and delays do not mean denials. Number 4, see all seasons of delay and all seasons of detours as seasons of growth. Every season is a season of growth, to be honest with you. But sometimes you can feel it in your life that, you know what? God is slowing me down here. I'm being slowed down here for a reason. So see it as a season of growth. Then there are times when you've just been working so hard and you've just been climbing and you've been striving. And then comes a season where God says, enjoy. Enjoy the phase that you are in. Just enjoy it. Enjoy your position in your workplace. Enjoy your promotion. Don't strive for the next promotion. No, leave it up to me. I'll tell you when. Enjoy your job. Enjoy your colleagues. Enjoy where you live. Enjoy your clothing. Enjoy your money. You've just been working so hard and saving and getting out of debt. Enjoy. But before those enjoy seasons, there's the growth season. And growth is uncomfortable. And see it as that. As you know what, this uncomfortable season is a growth season and it's a good thing for me. And I'm going to take it in every single little bit of the season. I'm going to sip it in. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to take every lesson. I'm going to buy myself a journal. And I'm going to make sure that whatever mindset is trying to be built in me, whatever new lesson is trying to be built in me, whatever character is trying to be built in me, I am going to make sure I learn it. This is my growth season. Get excited during growth seasons because the way you come into a growth season is completely different to the way you go out of a growth season. And finally, number 5, don't get distracted. Ooh, during those times of delay, during those times of detours, you can get distracted. You wanted to buy a house and then somebody tells you to do something else with your money. You wanted to go and study and it's being delayed. You thought that this year would be the year for your PhD, but the way that life is set up, it could only be next year. Don't get distracted during that year of delay or detour. It's so easy. So many things and so many people will try to distract you. If you have prayed and you know that this is something that God has placed in your heart and He's just delaying you, don't get distracted. How do you know if a new opportunity is a distraction or if it is actually you being shown a new direction? You pray about it, you get onto your knees, you read through the Bible. And if the opportunity that is brought your way aligns with your spirit, with what the Bible says, then that is a new direction. But if it does not settle in you, then it is just a distraction. If it's going to lead you to a time that is difficult for you to stay in God, it's a distraction. If it does not settle in you, if your prayers have to be too hard for that thing, then it's not right. But if the prayer fits, if the Holy Spirit speaks, if it just makes sense to you and it just settles with you, even through the disappointment of the delay and even through the disappointment of the detour, don't get distracted. Because many of us get disheartened that, you know what, I've tried so long, I've tried so hard, and I know it's a good thing for me to get this degree, or it's a good thing that one day I'll become a mother, but I'm just tired and I don't want it anymore. Don't stand in the way of your own blessing. Don't get distracted. Don't get disheartened. Delays and detours do not mean denials. It just means you just have to grow a little bit more. And that is okay. All right, my honeys, that is all I have for you today on this Money and Mindset Monday. I hope that you enjoyed this one, and I hope this video was for somebody. I don't know who it was for, but if it was for you, give this video a big thumbs up and leave me a comment down below with which point stood out the most for you. And please do share this with a friend who needs to hear it. Even share it with your mama. I know she might just love it. Hi, mama. Until later, beautiful people, thank you so much for watching. I'm Kopano, Shimange, and this is how I do things. Look at the flare, darling. Look at the flare. Love this outfit. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for making it right until the end. If you're here and you have not subscribed, you're basically cheating. You're a liar. You are the worst. Redeem yourself. Subscribe. And please feel free to continue binge watching. Until later. Bye.